people will get the notification.
Yeah. Whatevs, right?
So, do you want me to get on the live stream?
Huh? Did you already start streaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that would...
Which means we're live, which means they can hopefully hear us.
Go to refresh.
It's right here, right? No.
No, it'll say live now.
Nico, go to the Kelly page.
No, but
Why do I have sound? There we go.
There we go.
Alright, we got it! Yay! Sorry, we've been super fucking busy. And I have zero tolerance for complaining or whining or bitching or moaning, which is why I've had to meet Kim twice now. I have no time for it. So anyway, this is I don't want to say it's a special edition of the AfterBuzz. We have a very special guest, Joanna Barba, joining us today. Topic today is obviously
Nico too.
Yeah, you see how I set the cameras up?
Yeah, this is way better.
You like that?
Very first AfterBuzz.
Yeah, so we've got
What's up, Sonia?
And so you'll notice usually we have like the AfterBuzz backdrop over here. And when we were talking about with Lou Ferrigno coming in on Friday, we're going to paint Nico green. There's a problem with that. You won't be able to see Nico.
You only see eyes and a balding head.
So anyway, where is Nico? Nico's scoot back a little bit so they can see where you actually are in the room. How are we still getting feedback? There's no laptop on.
Oh, you know what? I think I might be.
Nico says he solved an issue. There's nobody has their laptop on, so if anybody wants to keep typing, turn your laptop off. I will just fucking mute you because I don't have time for it.
We have two mics on, I think so.
We'll turn off one mic. Nico says he solved an issue.
There we go.
All right, so obviously we've been talking about 13 Reasons Why, and so hopefully that solved the issue.
Is it better?
If it has solved the issue, type that into the chat. Just be like, "Hey, it solved it," because Nico turned off one of the microphones. I think we had a couple things going there. This is the fun of when Scott leaves on vacation. We get to figure it out.
Scott just said toodles.
Yes, basically. So, and actually, you know what? A couple things going on. This is the fun of when Scott leaves on vacation. We get to figure it out.
Scott just said toodles.
Yes. I just turned mine up and it sounds fine. So I'm not really sure what everybody else is hearing.
Well, everybody else here, so we are wrong. Let's see.
Go.
I just turned mine up. Cold guy, we do have microphones right down here.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
What'd you do? Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now everybody got the fingers crossed. Hopefully Nico solved the issue.
Anybody?
Well, you got to give the delay a couple of seconds there.
Nico.
Nico, anyone?
All right.
And so Nico's also busy working on his 13 Reasons Why. Okay, there we go. It's good.
All right.
Thank you, Snake, for chiming in there to let us know that it was good. We got it figured out so we can start talking about 13 Reasons Why. So again, the first that I had seen on this was when I did TV listings on that Friday when it was released on Netflix. And as I was going through it, I saw like the premise of it, and it was super fucked up. Like, it got my attention. So then that weekend, I was just looking for something to watch, and I was like, yeah, let me give this a shot. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, holy fuck. And I was super tired, and it sucked because I fell asleep, and I'm like, I want to watch more. So I ended up finishing it. I told Joanna to watch it. Joanna got hooked. Immediately when the show ended, if I walked down the hallway, Joanna was already watching the next episode because she wanted to get through it so damn fast. So if you haven't seen 13 Reasons Why, I would recommend turning this off now.
Obviously, spoilers here.
Because we're going to give away some spoilers because there's a lot of shit that happens at the end that Nico Wikipedia'd it. Right?
All of it. All 13 episodes.
He cranked out all 13 episodes in like 20 minutes by just reading Wikipedia. But there's a lot of stuff that I would guarantee Wikipedia does not bring up, or most likely does not bring up. And so the first thing I was going to talk about was the death of Jeff.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Jeff deserved better.
So I caught that really early on because if you have not, if you haven't, or if you saw it and you missed it, there's the one episode that starts with whatchamacallit?
They're in
prom.
the winter dance. It's
Yeah,
the
it starts,
winter
yeah.
dance.
So it starts with the dance, and it's the one where Hannah's got her arms up on his shoulders, and all of a sudden he's got like blood stains all over his arms. See, this is what Wikipedia's not giving
Yeah,
Nico.
The rich detail.
Yeah, blood everywhere. But then all of a sudden, like, everybody's gone, and it's only Hannah by herself in the middle of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then it shows that dude Jeff in the stands.
I had
and
to
he
go
says,
back and watch it when you told me that.
And you saw it,
yeah.
right? And he says something to the effect
He's
of...
like clapping. He's like, "Good job, Clay."
Yeah, and his face is all, gnarled up. And when I
Mangled.
saw that, and it was either right after that or right before that, somebody makes a very slight comment about, what did they say?
It was the principal, I think. And he
We've lost
said
two students in like a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when you're starting to think,
Did
oh shit.
Wikipedia tell you that, Nico?
About what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm still trying to write.
Not only does Nico not watch 13 Reasons Why, he doesn't watch the AfterBuzz that he's on. He's not involved. Welcome to Captain Obvious, ladies and gentlemen. Which, by the way, if you missed the show today, Nico's in prime form today. I mean, absolute prime form, and it's been fucking hilarious.
Okay, what were you talking about
so
Jeff right now?
Lorena asks, what episode is that?
You know what? I will IMDb and I will let you know which one that one is.
Yeah, so I think it was like episode 3, maybe? And the way that they always make Jeff kind of out to be like Clay's buddy throughout the whole show, you can tell, like, with how cool he is, it's like, oh, they're going to do something to this kid. Like,
Okay.
something really fucked up.
He's one of the bad guys, though.
Who?
Jeff.
No, he's not.
Clay is the guy, the main protagonist, essentially, going through the story.
See, I was using big words.
Okay.
Just say he's the main character,
Main
dude.
character, whatever. So,
He's the main protagonist of the story.
so who was Jeff, his friend?
The
Jeff
friend
was the baseball player that he tutored.
was tutoring.
Oh, okay.
The one that, okay, spoiler
That's
alert.
episode 5.
Okay, I'm not saying any more spoiler alerts. Jeff dies. Like, he was the other one that dies, and he dies
Yeah.
after, or I'm sorry, he dies
He dies
before
before
Hannah
Hannah.
dies.
Oh,
That's right.
he
And-
deserved better.
Yeah, so, and that's what sucks, is like, Jeff is a really cool guy, and Jeff even explains to Clay while they're doing tutoring, he was like, hey, I was getting a D or whatever in, it was like history or something like that, and you helped me get, get my grades up so I could play, and he goes, everybody needs help, and it was actually like really cool thoughts by him where he's like, everybody needs help, you clearly need help with your dating life, because he was filling out one of those My Dollar Valentine or whatever the hell it is.
That's later.
It was Tinder.
I thought that's when he was explaining, like when he was telling him you need help though, when he grabs the thing and he starts filling it out for him. He's explaining to him like,
Because
you helped
it's
me
a
with history,
winter dance
I'm
that
helping
they
you with
go
this.
to.
Which, Captain Obvious, that's probably a sign for a larger get help thing, message that they have about mental illness and bullying. Like, that probably is a red herring for the show.
Huh?
Get some help. Like, everybody needs help, even if you're tutored.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
A red
Don't be
herring or
ashamed
like
of
a little,
tutoring.
kind of like a little
message,
side note, a
yeah.
little message. So yeah, so
he's
that
always
was...
wondering what I'm writing, by the way. This is my 13 reasons why I don't like this show, and that's what I'm still trying to come up with.
Based off of one episode that you watched
And
and
a full reading
Wikipedia
of
the
Wikipedia.
rest.
But we'll be back to this later in case they think I'm just blowing the show up.
And it looks like Blanca's saying it's based on the book. Yes, it is based on the book. And I
Yeah.
have a friend who read the book, and she said that it's very close to the book. It's not one of those ones where they kind of use the book and then they
As a
had,
guideline.
and then they have like complete artistic freedom with the show. Like no, it follows it pretty close to a T. It's kind of like season 1 and book 1 of Game of Thrones. Those line up almost exactly the way that they do.
Did you see what Deadside wrote? There's a difference between protagonist and main character.
Well, of course, because Deadside has to be a protagonist. See what I did there? Okay, so the next thing too, so the ending of the show, and one thing that's been popping up is whether or not they're doing a season 2.
Oh, yeah. They have not confirmed a season 2 yet.
Who else do they have to kill?
Here's the thing. My thoughts are...
What does the Wikipedia say about the last episode?
Ooh, yeah, before we ruin it, what does it say?
Oh, you know what? I didn't get to read that part, I guess.
How did you not get to read it?
Well, no, I read about the production notes. I didn't read the production notes, but I read the 13 episode synopsis.
Well, so what did it say in the
Okay.
13th episode then?
Well, that's where he gives I just forgot what I read. Clay, whatever, you know.
Go back to your list.
Dude, whatever, bro. Okay, so anyway, so here's what my thoughts are, and I can't take credit for catching this. My girlfriend was actually the one who caught it. So you had Justin go buy a gun,
Yeah.
but we never find out what the hell he does with it. Like, he just has it.
He has like a whole arsenal.
No, that's Tyler.
Oh, Tyler. It was just. Yeah, Justin gets a gun.
In like a back alley.
Why are all the guys on this show some weird people? Like,
It's a weird show.
Also,
Bryce is a rapist.
Oh, big time.
Bryce is a
Big
rapist.
time.
definitely.
Everybody's backstabbing each other. This is my thing. Clay, okay, he's a nice guy. All this is being forced on him. Like this whole situation. He didn't ask to be put into this. Tony is responsible for that photo leak, okay, of them, the lesbian scene that Hannah had.
Tyler.
Oh.
God, Nico.
Here's what I think we should do, is just take Nico's knowledge from Wikipedia
Yeah.
right now, and then have him try to explain the show.
Explain the show.
But then, see, there's
And then Ryan, you can't even trust a man that helps you with poetry.
But
like,
see, here's the thing: we would need the gay guy.
Oh, right.
We would just need an air horn, so every time he got something wrong,
Right.
just blow an air horn in his face. So anyway,
Why do they all have tattoos?
yeah, what the fuck?
They're in high
And that one
school.
chick, Sky, she's
Yeah,
got like
she
neck
was a
tattoos and
bitch.
shit.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, you're in high school. Like, who has
You
that
work
many
at
tattoos?
a coffee
I
shop.
do-
How
I
do you
do-
afford all those tattoos?
I knew some dudes with neck tattoos, but I went to Jefferson, so they were chillos.
I went to the hood school too, so.
But
But
no,
I
the
mean,
girls
not
did.
high quality tattoos like these kids have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's like, Justin's got like the shitty one across his chest. Like, what the fuck, man?
Everybody's so hardcore. Like everybody's so.
And it's like this like highfalutin community that's like super white,
Yeah,
and they're all
they
like
have
hardcore
one.
like tattoos.
If
and,
you like Pretty
raping
Little
and drugs
Liars
and shit.
If you like Pretty Little Liars, if you like.
Is that your problem with it? That it reminds you of Pretty Little Liars?
Yes, it reminds me of Pretty Little Liars, and all of the other shows are like that. All right, so.
So anyway, what I was going to talk about with the end was we'll get some Nico accents here coming up in a bit. Arapam asked for some more Nico accents, and we'll get Nico to do. That was another prime Nico moment on the show today. Was Nico doing the whatchamacallit?
The Russian accent.
Oh my god.
Vodka.
So anyway, the ending. There's multiple things that need to be answered.
Yes. Like.
Did the parents win the lawsuit?
I think they probably didn't because they had the cassettes.
They have the cassettes.
And that's more than enough evidence to like imply bullying and show all the stuff that went down. Like,
Now, so here's something that Wikipedia might not have shown. Did you see the dates on the videos when the kids are giving their
did you
testimony?
see the dates? Actually, this is all over like the internet. I've seen several articles on it already.
were the dates not shown in the current present? That wasn't present?
The dates are from today. Like, it's still in the future.
Yeah, it's like November of this
2017. Yeah, this year.
Oh shit.
So that's when they're doing this, and so you need to know if the parents win the lawsuit. Does Bryce go to jail?
Right? Because he's a rapist.
Twice. That you know of.
That we know of.
Clearly, if he's that cool with raping, chances are it hasn't just been
done
twice.
it before.
And why the fuck would any friend back that dude up? Because remember, he says early in this show when he's talking to Justin, when Justin's crashing at like his little pool house, and he's like, "Remember, just keep me out of it." Or like he says something to the effect of, "Just make sure my name stays out of it, so that I'm I stay clean," or whatever. It's like, dude, you're a fucking rapist, man.
So maybe the sequel would be the trial?
There's more.
There's more, Nico. Oh my god.
This is almost more fun that Nico didn't watch at this point, actually. Okay, so you got the parents and whether or not they won.
Now they have the tapes.
Exactly. There's also, I'm trying to think, what were the other things? Okay, does Bryce go to jail?
Tyler.
Does Sherry go to jail?
Oh, Sherry turned herself in. She's the only one that had like a guilty conscience.
So what ultimately happens with Sherry?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you bring up Tyler.
Yes.
So,
Tyler.
this is where I was going with this earlier. So Justin bought a gun. And they end the 12th episode with the ambulance scene, and they're like, it's a 17-year-old male, but you don't know who it is.
Yeah, we don't know
So
yet.
when we finished that
Nico.
episode, we were like, oh fuck, who was that? And you end up finding out that it was actually Alex, the blonde kid, is the one who got shot. So you're meant to think kind of like, oh, well, he was depressed, didn't like what was going on, he shot himself
And
in
his
the head.
dad's a cop, so yeah, he has the gun there. You know, he has the ability to do it.
So
then
but here's what happens at the end of the first season. So you see Justin buy a gun. I don't think it was him. There's something else going on there. I almost thought that Justin bought the gun, and before you find out that it was Alex who killed himself, I thought it was Bryce. I thought Justin was like he's so distraught over what he did
to his girlfriend.
Yeah, he fucking shoots him in the head.
They're still in high school, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't they have calculus tests or
right?
Don't they have a chemistry exam at any point? No, we gotta go.
No, they have little paper bags where you put compliments to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
We should do that.
Sidetrack. I was gonna say sidetrack. Did you guys ever do that in school? Like, what kind of class is that?
No.
And what was with the dude Zach stealing the compliments? Like, why are you like?
Zach was a douche.
All the guys were portrayed in this as super douchey except Clay.
Except Clay.
Or Tony. I would consider Tony super douchey.
Yeah.
And Tony lived like in the
But he
the
didn't beg.
poor
He didn't get
side.
to beg anybody. Yeah.
But it was still pretty good.
Like, he was the-
Oh, and also, what the fuck was with? Oh shit! And I just completely forgot my train of thought. What were we just talking about? I got distracted by the people talking about how much Hulu costs. By the way, it's not on Hulu. It's on
It's
Netflix.
on Netflix.
But Hulu is.
But
a
I think
great
we already
investment.
passed the Netflix plans. Like, we've moved on to Hulu at this point. I think Amazon Prime's next. Fuck! No, I was just going to talk about something.
We were talking about Jeff's-
So, when Tony makes Clay climb that cliff,
Oh, yeah.
and then all of a sudden, like at the end of that episode, Clay's like, or no, Tony's like, you know I'm gay, right? And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Did he not know that? Like, I knew that from fucking moment one, man.
Yeah.
And the fact, and
Clay's
he's like,
like,
well, it's what
was I
figured most
supposed
people
to
do.
know?
He's always with a dude, and he was hanging out with that poetry guy.
The poetry guy, yeah.
And
they
Tony's
were dating.
clearly not into poetry, he's into cars.
And cocks.
Don't do that.
Can I say cocks?
You can say whatever you want on here.
Cocks.
Jesus.
God, Watch the fucking
So anyway, so
back to Alex.
yes,
shooting
so back to
himself.
Alex. It's not Alex that shot himself. This is something that season 2 could answer. So it showed Tyler, and he's got like that fucking crazy,
a whole
crazy
arsenal
guns.
of weapons.
Yeah.
Somebody said Alex was gay on the show?
No,
No,
Tony said in
Tony.
real life, I guess that
Oh
actor's
yeah,
dating the
he's
other
dating
guy.
Justin.
There you go.
Isn't that cute?
So he's got like, does it explain that this kid Tyler has like a full arsenal in like a
A chest, like
yeah,
No, like
all kinds of weapons.
like a Columbine kind of guy.
yeah, like
Yes.
pipe bombs and stuff, like full
No,
blown.
I
And
didn't
Tyler's
think
got
that.
that because obviously he's
to
the
begin
one.
with, he was the stalker.
Yeah,
He
that
was
they
the
keep
one
fucking
stalking
picking on.
Hannah.
The photo guy.
Yes.
Oh, not Tony. Yeah, that's right. So Tyler's another piece of crap. Like on top of the crap sandwich that is all of the shitty dude males in this, and a lot of the girls are backstabby.
Like Courtney, that
Like
bitch.
Courtney.
It's a show about a girl who kills herself. Do you think they're going to be like fucking happy-go-lucky?
No, but nope. I mean, I thought there'd be like somebody else.
I like how Nika's no. Okay, so anyway, here's what happens in the show. There's the scene where Tyler,
Oh,
you know,
right.
he's
He
got
has, like,
the
his
dark
broom.
room, and he's got all the photos, and he goes up. The one that he takes down, Alex.
The only picture that he takes down.
Oh.
So season 2, because here's what I think happened: is Tyler
Boo.
Oh.
shot Alex.
Then what the fuck?
Then Tyler's gonna leave.
Who answered the phone when Zach called Alex? He calls Alex and somebody answers the phone.
Yeah, so there's enough things here that need to be answered.
Well, it's whoever shot him, probably.
Watch the fucking show, Nico.
Nika, yeah, you need to watch.
I'm an authority at this point on 13 Reasons Why.
Have you finished your list there,
No,
pal?
I've got 5 more.
Okay,
Don't
so in a
confuse
month
Tyler
we'll get
and
Nico's
Tony.
jokes
I've got-
on 13 Reasons
I've got
Why.
one-
You are an unhelpful Yoda.
I've got 1 through 6, and then 12 and 13.
Nico would be a great writer for like like Jimmy Fallon or something, because something will happen and then a month later you get the jokes.
Doesn't take me that long. I can do a little bit better.
And they're like, no, just wait. Let me go Wikipedia it.
So that's what's going to happen. What did you guys want to go through in the beginning? What did you like about it?
About the show?
Yeah.
I was just intrigued to be like so with each
How
tape,
it unravels.
yeah, like what, like it truly had me wondering like what's coming up next. Even though
'Cause you
some of the
think, like-
stuff you could kind of tell
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Because you're like, oh, it's already pretty bad at this point. How much worse can it get?
Yeah.
And
like
then
how
it
far
gets
south are we
worse.
going on this fucking thing?
Oh, and then, the counselor.
Okay.
Oh fuck,
That's number 12.
that poor guy.
That's number 12.
That guy. She goes to him.
What do you mean it's number 12? He was number 13.
No, well, on my list.
He's number 13.
Oh,
He's
because
number
number 12
12.
was. Come on, Wikipedia.
What was the question?
Whose tape was number 12?
God, fuck, Nico.
Clay's.
No,
Clay
he was
is 11.
Oh.
Just start naming names.
Courtney.
No, Courtney
No.
was like number 3.
Bryce.
Oh, Bryce was
number
12.
12.
Raper.
Because remember, Wikipedia might not have explained this. That's when Clay goes to Tony and he's like, he starts to take action where he's like, dude, we can't give these tapes because Clay's the one that's
Because
supposed
now
to
he
give
has
them
to
to Bryce.
give them to Bryce. But what
So-
would Bryce do?
That's another theory that I have. Do you think that she planned the tapes specifically
Wait,
knowing that Clay would be like, I can't give these to Bryce?
She did say she made 2 sets of the tapes. She gave one to Tony, and
Yep.
then she went to the post office with another set of tapes. Who has that other set of tapes? Season 2.
No, I thought Tony had his own set, and then the other set was the one that was getting passed around to all the kids.
Oh, that's right.
But I think, see, that's why she went from Clay then to Bryce, was because she knew that Clay was like, we can't fucking give Bryce these tapes.
Didn't she say she didn't want to include Clay because he really didn't, like, she admired him, but she had to include him because he's important?
Because he's part of the
He's
story.
part of-
Okay,
of
and that's a
that
major
time.
fucking plot hole that I find stupid as shit about this show. Is that Clay's like, oh, I made her kill herself. No, you didn't, dude.
No.
You didn't do anything.
Get over it.
Seriously.
Clay.
I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks that you didn't, like, actually, like, kiss her when you should have kissed her or done, something
She asked
clearly.
him to leave, though.
Something, well, yeah, but see, that's the thing. He didn't fucking do anything. She bitched at him like, you just fucking leave, fucking leave. Okay, so he leaves. But then she goes and whines about it. It's like, you're the one that fucking told him to leave.
You didn't love me hard
Yeah,
enough.
right?
Yeah, like seriously.
At one point,
that's
Hannah
that's
kind
the
of got to
epitome
my
of that
nerves.
bullshit of, I'm going to yell at you to go do this, but then when you do what I say, I'm going to complain that you didn't do the opposite because you should have read my mind.
At what point
Fuck
did Hannah
you.
get on your nerves? Like, how long did before
Welcome
you
to
were
your tape, huh?
How long before you were
Welcome
like...
to your tape, Hannah.
How long before you were like, God damn it, Hannah, why did you do all this?
How long?
Like 3
well, that was like, I was going to say, that's like the first episode. That's why you keep watching. Because you're kind of like,
God
what-
damn
like,
it, Hannah! Don't wear a skirt when you go on a slide.
Or when are you tired of her? Like, just get it over with.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Just
see,
get
that,
it
that,
over with, Nico.
Yeah.
well, I don't know if it gets to that point where you're like, geez, like just
Like where you're like.
did you
kill
really
yourself.
have to do 13 tapes? No, but like
Yeah,
Joanna was
did
saying
it
earlier,
take-
Joanna was like pissed at Clay, which is like,
Yes.
just
'Cause
get
he-
through the fucking
Just
tapes.
get through the tapes. He stops and he asks questions, and they're
Just
like,
gotta ponder it.
listen
But
to
look,
the
does it
tape.
take getting photographed in a lesbian experience and that being passed around? Does it take getting raped or seeing a rape and then getting raped, and then
Going to
like,
the
at
no
what level is it
raper's
just-
house?
just like you should have known better?
Oh,
But
plenty
then,
of
but
times,
then
but
but this also leads to like the end when she goes to see the counselor, and his wife keeps calling, and he keeps like hanging up and like forwarding the phone call, and then she leaves, and even in the tape, she's like, I was hoping you would turn around and come get me. Bitch, if that's what you want, fucking go back there. He's
Stay
in his
inside.
office. Like
stay in the office.
you can't that's a really shitty thing to do. I mean, a really shitty
Yeah,
thing
to just
do.
leave somebody and blame them for it.
Exactly.
But he was a shitty counselor.
He kind of
He
was,
did have
yeah.
some issues. Like I'm not gonna lie about that. But like that's a really shitty thing to do. To be like to yell at somebody to leave, and then you bitch about the fact that they left, or you leave and then you bitch about the fact that they didn't.
They didn't
come
go
after
after you.
Like, come on.
Do you think this is the ultimate mic drop for somebody to kill themselves in this way and then they're
And
just
be
like,
like, boom, bitch.
see what you, because they don't have to deal with any. Hannah doesn't have to deal with any of this stuff.
Yeah. That scene though, she
Oh God, that was hard
fucking
to
gruesome
watch.
was that. But anyway, so 13 Reasons Why. Joanna, do you have any more thoughts?
Yeah, my favorite part was when the counselor and the principal are in the bathroom reading the stalls, and the principal goes, "What's a cum dumpster?"
Oh, yeah.
And then the counselor's like, "Oh, well, sir, I think it could be either a guy or a girl."
Yeah.
gets called a cum dumpster?
I don't think they specify.
Oh my God, Nico.
Okay, it's one of the major
They're
plot
reading
lines. It's like they have like all these horrible things written in the bathroom
About Hannah.
No, about
anyone.
everybody.
Oh.
Where it's like they're calling people whores and sluts, and so like that's actually one of the things where the mom goes around and she starts.
Anybody
snapping
listening
pictures.
in, if you had a bathroom in high school where tons of stuff was written, I'm curious what was written in there because I didn't have any of that written.
I didn't have anything written in my high school.
I
did
can't
you?
remember.
But if
No.
anybody had interesting slurs written in their bathrooms,
So then
I
they
didn't-
go into the
I
guys'
didn't hear the
bathroom.
term "cum dumpster" until I was like 22.
Yeah, and then they go into the guys' bathroom, and the principal, "Oh my God!"
what's in there?
They don't
more
show,
horrible
but
shit.
he
Like
just
that's
yells
just
out,
his
"Oh my
reaction that you're
God!"
reacting to. So anyway, any other thoughts on 13 Reasons Why, Joanna?
Oh no.
Nico?
Season 2. Who answered the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And was Alex the one that shot himself, or was it Tyler? I think it was Tyler.
What is Tyler gonna do with all those weapons?
Okay, this is my problem, and it all comes from the over-dramatized world that teenagers live in. The Pretty Little Liars, and what's
You're
sorry.
obsessed with Pretty Little Liars, man.
Because my girlfriend used to watch it and make me watch it, and it was the dumbest show in the world. That and Gossip Girl. Wait, is that the thing?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a thing.
Okay, so Gossip Girl, and where like they just hyper-dramatize what is already a very dramatic experience for many people. And high school can be traumatizing for some people. And there's a lot of people going through, you know, all these same issues that Hannah did, but like they went to an adult. Where were the adults in this world? I want to know once. Like when everybody's like getting tattoos, smoking, and
Well,
if
Bryce's
you watch the
parent-
fucking show.
Yeah.
oh yeah, maybe I don't have the right
So
context because I never saw it.
Justin's mom is just a crazy
She's
like drunk bitch, and
drunk.
she's dating like you saw the dude's neck tattoo,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So it's
definitely.
an SS, like he's a fucking Nazi.
So he comes from like
So
a
that's where Justin's
broken
coming from a
home.
shitty home. Bryce's parents are super loaded. Like they all
They're
like they
rich,
just go
so
hang
they're
out.
in Bali.
That's
Yeah.
the other
Or
part
Belize.
problem I had with was the level of affluence because you never see somebody that is poor really. Like,
Well, Tony was
It's a
supposed to
highfalutin
be
neighborhood. That's the thing. And
That
but Justin
Tony-
was supposed to kind of be that kid
Uh-huh.
yeah.
that he was the kind of
like the
on the poorer side of things, but he was athletic, so he kind of hung out with the athletes, which
Yeah.
kind of made him cool.
But doesn't that make this story even douchier because I'm sure all these same problems are happening in the poor high schools?
Hands
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Well, it makes it super
But,
douchey.
like-
It makes this one even douchier.
Uh huh.
Is that reason number one?
Some
That's
of the other
reason
parents-
number 7, actually.
What's that?
Tapes are bad plot device.
Why?
First of all, nobody uses tapes anymore.
It's in the show as to why she uses the tapes.
But I just okay.
Okay, your list. I'm negating your fucking list until you actually watch the
Kids
show.
excessively bro. Rich people, no parents, anti-boy. Hannah makes the dumbest decisions.
Anti what?
Anti-boy.
It's anti-boy for sure. And everybody on that show just sucks. Like,
You need to watch
Wow,
the show.
Nico.
Like some of that stuff, your questions actually would be answered.
If you watched
like you
fucking
find
Clay over here, listen to the tapes.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Shit.
And what's funny is we've told Nico about this for like a week now, and even on Monday when we were like, "Hey, Nico,
I tried, man.
watch the show," and
Your response was, "Can I just Wikipedia it?"
I'm too busy because I just found out that Kung Fu Panda 3 came out on Netflix, and so now I've been rewatching all the Kung Fu Pandas and all the short films.
no, good lord, what's wrong with you, Nico? All right, so if anybody has any questions, we're gonna wrap this up here in probably 5-10 minutes. So get them into the YouTube chat.
Yeah. How does Tony come into all of this? Suddenly, him and Hannah are friends, and she never mentions him throughout the whole thing.
No, I
Just
mean it
that-
kind of shows that he was always kind of there for her. I think it was also kind of like an underlying theme that the chick who has troubles with guys can always trust the gay guy to not get raped. I
Yeah.
guess.
True that.
Like,
I guess.
Like,
and somebody made the comment too. It's a damn good thing on the show they have Clay fuck his head up in
Oh,
the first
yeah, yeah.
episode because if they don't do that,
you don't know when it's a flashback or present
like,
time.
At what
Oh, that's
timeline
funny.
they're in. So like they basically it kind of gives them a gash right here, and
Does that also explain the hallucinations that he gets?
no, he
No,
has those before.
He had that before.
Yeah, like that. Like they mentioned in the show that they're coming
He was
back.
on medication.
What if he was just schizophrenic and this is all in his mind?
Season 2.
Deadside says, "What's the next show so we can all be on it for the next time?" Deadside, we've talked about this multiple times for probably 2 to 3 weeks now.
Right.
So the fact that you missed it, sorry. But like we didn't just randomly bring this up. Like this, we had planned this actually.
This is a big thing
2
everywhere
to 3 weeks
right
in
now.
advance. I don't know. Well, if anybody has any ideas for shows, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, that we can like go marathon or that we can watch and we can discuss more, I'm cool with it.
Also, it's like a hot show right now, so it's kind of assumed that a lot of people kind of.
Cole Guy says, I have a question. Did Joanna ever learn to drive?
No, she did not.
No, and so when Joanna called this morning to let me know that she was going to be late, I said, my immediate response is like, drive safe, and I go, ride safe.
Thank you.
Do you need a ride from now on? We can.
They'll get his ass up at
Carpool.
5 o'clock to be in
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, Nico.
You just have to be all right with being hot dogs.
Are you gonna pick me up at?
Only
4?
only if
I have
Nico
to
picks
be here at
Joanna up
4:30.
with Lowrider playing in the
Please.
car.
Low
So like Nico's,
Please.
don't you drive it like an SUV?
I've got like a mom van, yeah.
Yeah, so like just imagine that like with the windows like just barreling smoke out the top into the. There's Nico.
My cats are
opens the
outside
door.
like, what the fuck?
Nico's fake ass glasses are all fogged up.
You know why I dress like this? So nobody suspects me of all the other shit I do, okay?
Is that what the sandals are for too?
Yeah,
What other shit?
right?
Are you like the dude from
What?
SLC Punk? Did you ever see SLC Punk?
The tall guy?
I believe it was Jason
Matthew
Segel.
Lillard? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Everybody.
He's the one that dresses very straight edge. He does like all the other guys have like spiked hair and
Yeah.
like leather jackets and spikes and shit. And I think it was Jason Segel was the one who,
How I
Jason
Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay.
and I Love You Man and
Okay.
Marshall. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He was the one that he always dressed like very proper, but he was like the most hardcore of the hardcore of those guys because he was the one who went ape shit in the neighborhood and started bashing all the cars and all the windows and stuff. So maybe that's
My
what
God,
Nico's
Nico.
doing. That was a little terrifying response.
It was,
Not
right?
gonna lie.
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Get them in. We 4 o'clock Friday. Lou Ferrigno going to be joining us. The Hulk himself. We haven't really figured out what we're going to do with Nico. We had mentioned that I think we're going to. Are you going Saturday, Nico?
Yeah, to Comic
To
Con.
Comic Con. Joanna, are you going Saturday?
I guess. I haven't gotten tickets, but yeah.
Well, we don't have to. I put in the request.
Oh,
Nobody's
okay.
gotten tickets yet.
Saturday.
Chris just gave me 3, right?
Huh?
Oh, no.
Oh my God, Nico.
Christ.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, do it in an accent.
What would you like me to do?
What was that?
That was like Dracula with it's like some Irish and almost a little Jamaican.
Right, what would you like me to do, matey?
What the hell is that?
Cole Guy, fuck you. I'll shoot you, buddy. He said give him a shout out, even if it's an FU.
Wonderful.
And here's a question. Oh, for Lou, you can put a question for Lou Ferrigno here. I don't know why you're putting it in here today is going to do nothing. Either be tuned in live on Friday or email me your questions for Lou Ferrigno, Brandon@BuzzAdamsShow.com. Because then if you do that, I'll have them ready and we'll have your questions for Lou Ferrigno. He's going to be at Comic Con. I think Joanna's going Saturday, Nico's going Saturday, I'm going Saturday. We got Bacon Fest here in town coming up
Bacon!
on Sunday. Nico, Bacon Fest, say beer can.
Beer can. Like a
Just.
No, wait, do it again.
beer can?
What are you doing?
That's more of like an evil villain.
Do that again. Wait.
Beer can.
What are you like? What was it like? What are you envisioning?
You sound like fucking Igor, fucking Frankenstein.
Igor.
Okay, all I'm doing, just say beer can.
Beer can.
Yeah. So, do you know what that sounds like if you were to go beer can?
Be a can.
Beer can. Bacon.
In what
Holy
accent?
shit.
Bacon.
No, fuck. Okay, we might do
You're
this.
really bad at this.
I mentioned this to Buzz that we need to do this with Nico. Where like, so there's certain things that if you want to sound like you have an accent, like beer can, it's to make it sound Jamaican.
Beer can. Bacon. Beer can. Vegan man.
Nico.
By the way, if you're driving around El Paso and like somebody has their windows down and you just hear some random dude in the car going Bearcan.
Yo, what's up,
it's
Alonso?
Nico.
What's
Go
up,
say
Alonso?
hi.
I can do my best Chuco accent. That's probably my best one.
You did like a cholo one in your stand-up.
Yeah, 'cause
that
I
was
got a lot of
pretty
Cholo
good.
friends, yo, and they like to hit me up with their rucas and everything that they got, you know,
Is that
their
any
low
good?
riders, and
It was better on stage.
it's way better on stage.
Oh, Jesus. All right, yeah, Chrono Lake. Tune in on Friday at 4 o'clock Mountain Time for Lou Ferrigno here on the YouTube chat, or you can always email me the questions for Lou Ferrigno, Brandon@BuzzAdamShow.com. I think we're going to have Nico this weekend. I'm going to go look for a Wonder Woman costume
Oh, yeah.
when I'm out and about today once we leave. And so we'll be out at Comic-Con. You can always come up and say hi. People, see, here's another thing that we always get asked. People always ask, like, or they'll mention afterwards, like, oh, I saw you at this event, but I didn't want to come say hi.
Come say hi.
Just come say hi. Like, we don't fight. Like,
I went on a date with a listener. If you want to come and date me,
although he prefers dudes.
I'll go out with anybody.
And Nico,
Really, anybody.
And Nico will spend the whole date in a shitty accent.
He'll try
Y'all
to say
take care
Bearcat
now,
at
you
you.
hear? Let's mix it first. Sayonara.
Ivan wants to know if you can meet Lou. You can meet Lou at Comic-Con. I think he's there probably Saturday and
What
Sunday.
high school and class am I?
Yeah.
I went to Parkland and I'm class of 2007.
Parkland.
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 In the hood.
Is Lou doing a signing, Alfonso asks. I believe he is. He's doing the signing, the whole Comic-Con shebang. Lou Ferrigno's going to be here. Alan Tudyk is going to be here. Which I found it funny that, because like we all thought it was Tudyk, and
Yeah.
then Lisa looked it up, and it's actually Tudyk. And then Nico tried to correct us today, thinking that we were fucking around and it was wrong, when it actually
Were
is
you
Tudyk.
not there at the meeting when Buzz was like, is it 2 lesbians or 2 penises?
Yeah.
I wasn't at that meeting. But I'm aware of most stuff, I guess.
Huh? Are you just saying random things now?
No, she asked me if I was
If you were at that meeting.
at the meeting. Yeah, and I was like, no, I knew about the thing, Tudyk and Tudyk. I knew you guys had problems with it. I'm aware, generally.
Well, say that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. My complete,
How
complete
high are you
sentences-
right now, Nico?
Complete sentences make it hard.
Oh my God. All right, it's time to wrap up this
No
After
more
Buzz.
drinking.
No more thoughts on 13 Reasons Why? Anything that you did not get to say, Joanna?
Yeah, Jeff Atkins deserved better.
He kind of did, right?
Spin-off, Jeff Atkins series.
Yes.
Well, do you think we'll ever find out, was it really the stop sign
Or
that caused
something
the
that,
accident?
or
was
that other
the-
old man
may-
that
yeah,
crashed
maybe
into him.
maybe the old guy was fucking around.
Who was the girl that was driving that Hannah blamed for leaving the accident?
Sherry.
Sherry.
She was so that's one of the major questions going.
Because she does turn herself in.
Yeah, it's does Bryce get arrested or does Sherry get arrested at the end there for either of them? All right. On that note, Nico, can you bring up the old stop streaming there?
Yeah.
And so we'll see you guys tomorrow on the show and Friday 4 o'clock. Lou Ferrigno. Take your time, Nico.
Any day now, Nico.
That's
Bye.
the wrong one.